Hello everybody and welcome to a coin cleaning video. Trigger warning, don't clean coins, that's the general advice from the coin collecting fraternity. Please don't give us a hard time in the comments. My coins are direct, I just want to see whether I can get them up and shiny. Big massive thank you to Brendan Elton who gave me this coin cleaning tip. Right, let's start with what we've got. I'm probably going to do 2 of each denomination, but I've got a few, certainly in this video. I might do a few in the future. We'll see how we go on. But I've been keeping hold of some of the coins that have not been in very good condition. Some are tarnished. A lot have been in contact with water, that's for sure. And I'm going to use, thanks to Brendan, he has suggested this elbow grease all-purpose degreaser from Home Bargains, about £2 I think it was. So I'm going to give that a bash. I've done other coin cleaning videos doing a whole range of different methods. Do go back and watch them if they're of any interest for you, but I say warning, don't clean coins. Generally speaking, it will devalue them, but I just want to have a little bit of fun and see what I can get up to. Right, so I'm going to do two £2. Got a few different options. Got everything from that one, which isn't, which isn't particularly bad, right the way through to kind of that navy there, which is really quite blackened in the background. And I guess, is that probably the worst one, that Rugby World Cup? I think it probably is. So I might stick with the, I'm tempted to do that one as it looks the worst. And I think I'll go navy because it is a rare one, just 650,000. Although saying that Britannia is only 650,000. Oh no, it's not. It's a 2016. So that one's 3 million. So that'll rule that one out. Should I do 3 £2? Go on, I'll do 3. I've got to do one of the undergrounds, I think. Maybe let's do that one because it's not in too bad a condition. I'm only going to be concentrating on this side as well. I'm not going to do both sides for the purpose of the video. So that's not too bad. So we've got 2 really bad ones. One that just may hopefully pick up some of its luster and some different rarities as well. That's super common. They're certainly low mintage, and these are pretty scarce as well. The underground roundel. I tell you what, I want to do that one as well. I like Olympic coins. I'm doing that one. We'll see if we can get the luster back. So let's do a really bad one. So this NHS is really bad. And so I found in a coin hunt, I think it's a St. Christopher medallion. I think anyway, it looks more like a troll with a rock or a sack on his back. So I thought I'd shot that in as well. Got no idea what it's made of. I think it says St. Christopher there. I think it'll be interesting to see whether we can get that cleaned up and see what that is. So, these are my Territory collection. Fascinating, the Territory 20 pences, loads of different commemorative designs. I'm going to do that one with the cars on. It's quite a valuable one, that one, if it was in good condition. 1999 with the rally cars on from the Isle of Man. You might pay about £5 or £6 for that. It's Falkland sheep. So just so you see the difference between ones that aren't too bad and ones that's really bad. I'll do them. So that's how I'm going to concentrate on that. Right, so they're the ones I'm going to clean. And first and foremost, so Brendan has suggested elbow grease and leave them in the solution for about 15 minutes before you do anything with them, and then suggested a toothbrush. So I've got an old school toothbrush, the one that Ellie uses when she's doing some bathroom cleaning, and I've got my electric toothbrush. The head needs changing. So the good old Oral-B, I'm going to give that just to give it a bit of agitation. I'll put them in here. Right, so they're kind of covered up. Let's just agitate the surface a little bit. They're in there now. We'll give them 15 minutes and see what they look like afterwards, and we'll give them another. We'll give them a bit of a clean, see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Been in the bath for 15 minutes. Is there a difference? I think you can definitely see a difference with that underground, certainly a little shinier. I think that St. Christopher as well is a bit shinier, as well as the silver 20 pences. I'm pretty sure with Brendan, when he was saying put them in a bath of this elbow grease for 15 minutes and a bit of toothbrush, he was really talking about trying to restore the luster rather than trying to do something, on the scale of this. So we've got to be kind of realistic. But anyway, it's been in for 15 minutes. Let's give it some toothbrush action. So they've all had 30 seconds each. They've had a dunk in some water to get the chemical off. and that's the results. I think it's clear we're going to have to do some of them, give them another go, but I think you can tell the difference. One, just point a note, I think, on they have a little bit of a funny feel to them now, so maybe that's the reaction, or maybe I didn't leave them in the bath long enough. And that definitely looks a little bit cleaner. The outside edge, the brass bit, I think I can see a difference on there. The brass is brighter, as is the silver in a pill. Hasn't got rid of the kind of marks around there, mind. So there's the First World War one. Is it any different? Maybe. St. Christopher, I think we can see some more of that. We can see whatever's on his back. That one, can't say it looks any different in real life, although I'd have to compare it with the before pictures. Maybe a little bit better. And this one, I think you can see, it was obviously this is the one that was in the best condition, but I think that has definitely brightened up somewhat. So my plan is now I'm going to put them back. I'm going to put them back in. Say these coins are wrecked. They're not, they're not particularly well. They're just this is entertainment purposes only. So I'm going to put them back in. I've refreshed the bath of elbow grease, and I'm going to leave them in for at least 2 hours. Might even go for 4 or 6 hours. Let's see. They're in there now. Just as I haven't agitated them because it just froths everything. I'll just let them sit, and we'll see where it goes. So this was a bit of a failed experiment. I think I might have been a bit optimistic in trying to clean up something that was so badly gone, or coins that were so badly gone, and also the fact that instead of the 10 to 15 minutes that was recommended, they ended up being in for 9 hours. So yes, I think I've actually made it. I don't think I've made any difference, to be honest. They are definitely worse. But however, I'm not totally giving up. I'm going to do the recommended 10 minutes. Oops. And I've got 3 that weren't too far badly gone. So they're in there now, just doing the biz. So they were, decent-ish condition compared to it. If you think that these are the worst ones, no, the best of the worst, as it were. So we'll leave them in for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to give them a clean and a buff, and we'll see what that's like. Ziggy, stop! Let's get my good old toothbrush out. So while they're having a little soak in the bath, immediate thoughts. Bonus cleaning tip coming up in a minute. Immediate thoughts. That Isle of Man one with the car on looks a little bit cleaner. I've got an old £2 there, the old style, the single metallic. Is it 1995? This one, the old Peace Dove. The day on the side. Goodwill and Peace, 1995. So no longer circulated. It's got. I can't remember where I got this from. It's got a little bit of a muck there. Look on there. Looks kind of rusty more than anything else. A little bit of green on there as well. So I'm going to do a bit of old school Anasol metal polish. Sorry, Autosol, such a child. So I'm going to put this on, give her a little bit of jip. We'll let it sit for a little while. I've used this before. Right, these feel better after only being in elbow grease for 10 minutes. Technically, maybe it's 15 because of the toothbrush action. So I reckon that's the biggest success. That looks a bit shiny to me. I did give the other side 30 seconds worth of jip as well with the old electric toothbrush. And there's still a few bits on here and there. So, and that side's still pretty rough. And that one, and again, yeah, there is a difference. Not so much on that side. So I think the key is, if you're going to, massive warning, would I use them? No, I don't think I would, because of the condition that you get or the way that it feels afterwards. So definitely don't. I mean, you shouldn't clean coins anyway, according to the coin fraternity. But would I recommend this method? No, I wouldn't. One thing I do remember from doing this a couple of years ago was that coins with edge inscriptions was a bad idea because the white paste got inside, and then you couldn't get the white paste out because you're not going to be able to clean inside that. So it wasn't actually too good an idea for £2. I think it worked quite well for 50p. But anyhow, let's get this, give this a wipe. Just clear this surface a little bit, clean it off. And let's see what magic we can do with just a dishcloth. Some elbow grease of a different kind this time. Elbow grease, the power of my arm. I mean, you can definitely see the shine it brings up without a doubt. See that quite clearly with this metal polish. That mark still there, although significantly reduced on the dove's wing there, down here. But we'll see. Let me just give this side a little bit of thumb action. Look at the shine it gives. It's clearly, look at that, look at that. See, this will react with the top layer, this polish, this metal polish. It'll react with the top layer of the coin to bring the dirt off. If you like shiny stuff, if you're a bit of a magpie, it's certainly, I'd forgotten how good that was. Look at that. I hope that shows up on camera. That is awesome. So that little bit down there, do I just add a bit, do you think? Do we give that a bit more contact time? I might, you know, I'm now tempted to think, should I try the £2 with the old doodah, the old Auto Sol. I'm going to, you know, let's give it a bash. Let's have a double whammy. These are going to have the bad elbow grease, and now they're getting some of this. But that's a win. I'm calling that a win. Forgot how shiny it made these. He brought these up. Awesome. Let's see what a bit of cloth will do. Yeah, this is definitely worked. Look at that. Compare that to how it was. Let's do the other side. What is it, a combination of elbow grease? Did elbow grease help get the first like kind of layer of muck off? Like, did it degrease it? Let's give this a wipe. This might be a little harder because of the train itself, the train design. There's got a few more nooks and crannies in it. No, it's looking good. And the end result. Super. Looks really good. Certainly compared to where it was, a coin that was beyond repair, really. Oh, now I'm saying, do I go back to the other ones that were absolutely wrecked? Oh, so tempted. Gonna re-rescue Rio. That is superb. If you like that kind of thing. So it was kind of like that navy on the left hand side, and look at it now. So yes, if you quite like, you see the can you see the difference in the colour though? The navy, the ship, the one on the left's got that kind of orangey, brassy colour to the outer ring, whereas on the right it's definitely more light, like a lighter yellow. And it looks lighter than I've seen £2 coins in bunk packs. Is it back to that kind of colour, or is it still too light? Feels too light to me, but I might be wrong, because I look at rather than the brilliant uncirculated packs, that the annual sets and Ravia. My passion is circulated coins, so they've all gone this kind of colour by the time I've got my hands on them. That's another good example of that there. That's probably a better example. That's how it looked before. That kind of brassy outer with the the muck and the mark around, and now it looks like yellow gold. The silver looks good. See, it brings up all the minor imperfections in the coin, like that silver pill. Anyhow, so hopefully you've enjoyed this little bit of a coin cleaning experiment. Final warning, just it shouldn't clean coins. I'm just doing it for entertainment purposes, and because the coins were just past the best, ready to go, ready for circulation. Certainly not collector standard by any stretch of the imagination. So if you like £2 or 50p's, Lady M and I hunt through them hunt through big bags of them every week looking for rare and valuable ones. So do subscribe, do watch some of our other videos if that's something that interests you. Right, thanks very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.